In what could easily be termed as the inhuman face of Bengal, a man fell from the train and kept lying there for over an hour, soaked in blood, waiting to be assisted. A railway employee severed both his legs after he fell down from a train in the Tikyapada car shed in West Bengal's Howrah district. Sodama Prasad was returning to the Tikyapada car shed in an empty Amritsar mail. While getting down, he slipped. His legs came under the train, which was still moving. He lay unattended in the condition for over an hour. The railway police force officials reached the spot only after an hour and rushed him to an orthopedic hospital. I want to quickly cut across to Manogya for the story. Manogya, before you give us the details on the public administrative apathy, how is this person? What is the latest medical report?
Well, the person was compelled to get his two legs severed, and what is more shocking and surprising, and of course empathizing also, that there was no one around to help him out when he fell from the train. Despite being a railway employee himself, it took him at least an hour to stay there, all stained in blood, and wait there for more than an hour on the tracks of this Tikyapada car shed area, where he had to wait for more than an hour, and then the RPF personnel came in and helped him and took him to the hospital. He's still under treatment. He's still serious. He's still to recuperate from the condition he was in a few hours back. But what is more important is that it is, of course, a classic example where the people and the locals did not come out to help him, did not even inform the authorities on the urgent basis so that he could be treated. And
all right, Manogya, I'd urge you to stay on with me. Going to come right back to you. Let's get in a reaction from the PRO of the Eastern Railways, Mr. Mahapatra. Ravi Mahapatra is on the phone line with us. Mr. Mahapatra, 1 hour, it's a fair long time for the administration, in this case the GRPF personnel, to actually reach this gentleman.
See, exactly what happened I am telling you. What information you have got, I have no knowledge on that, but I am telling you the fact. Fact remains that he jumped from the train and to catch a shortcut line to go to that carriage and wagon workshop. He is our employee, and his name is Surata, and he is our employee, and he wanted to go to his duty. And that is not the place one should get down from the train. And it is far from the station and it's an odd place. So getting the information, the railway people went there to the hospital, that is Howrah Hospital, and he is taken care of. And it is divisional officers, particularly DRM and others, they are having this knowledge, and immediately action has been taken.
Mr. Mahapatra, it's understandable. Maybe he was in the wrong. He got down at a place where he wasn't supposed to get down. He got down from a moving train. He was not supposed to do that. But how does that justify that it takes over an hour from your people to actually reach this man?
It's not an hour. Who has told that misguided the whole thing? But it is not an hour. It took minimum time. So somebody has just fallen down, and it's an odd place, I am telling you. It's not immediately, it is difficult to reach there with any vehicle or anything. But somehow our staff went there, divisional staff, Howrah division staff, and he was taken to the Howrah Orthopedic Hospital.
He's lost both his legs, Mr. Mahapatra. And even though, once again, like you pointed out, he wasn't supposed to do what he did, it could be his mistake, but he would pretty much lose his livelihood. How are you going to compensate him?
No, what is as per the rule, because he's a railway employee, no? He's
yes.
a railway employee, whatever is there in the railway rule will be ruled by that one only.
All right, appreciate you joining us. Mr. Mahapatra there, PRO Eastern Railway, saying that prompt action was taken and it wasn't 1 hour that this man had to keep waiting. Let's get a reaction from Manogya Lohewal, who has been tracking the story. Manogya, the PRO Eastern Railways insists that prompt action was taken and 1 hour was not the time frame. The GRPF personnel reached this man much earlier.
Well, even if it is much earlier, they should have been on patrolling, and no officer, I expect, from railways would ever expect or accept the fact that there was a delay on their part. The locals, local witnesses have confirmed that it was almost an hour that the person had to wait, and that was the reason why the locals also started complaining that it's not.
But Manogya, that's where the point of citizen partnership comes into play. It's not just administrative apathy. It's not just the administration responsible. What were the locals doing? Instead of making these videos and complaining, why couldn't they take him to the hospital?
Well, absolutely, Preeti. I put it this way, that it's a shocking incident where the locals did not even empathize, that no one alighted from the train to go ahead and help out this person. So this is what is even more shocking, that this has never been the scene of Kolkata or Howrah. And if this is the new face of Kolkata or Howrah, it is of course shocking and disappointing for everyone who has been in this city of joy and have always been extending a helpful hand to all those who have been in problems in the past.
Appreciate you joining us, Marogia. We're going to keep coming back to you for further updates on that story.